Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to the government scheme. And the scheme that we are covering today, even though it is a short lecture, but it is very important from the examination point of view, especially if you are preparing for RBI. So why is it important and what are the dimensions that you need to remember from the examination point of view? Everything we are going to cover in this session. But before starting, here's an announcement for all the aspirants who are preparing for central regulatory bodies. We have come up with one-stop solution guide to all the queries that you might be having regarding the organization that you would want to join. For example, if you want to know more about RBI, NABARD, SEBI, their role in Indian economy, what are the different departments, what will be your role once you join the organization, all such queries are answered in this e-guidebook. Apart from that, all about the recruitment process. So first of all, talking about eligibility, your educational background, are you eligible from that point of view or not? What is the age criteria that is required? What are the different phases that are in the examination? What is the pattern of each phase? What sorts of questions are asked? What is the previous year cut-off trend? And what is the syllabus? All the queries, all whatever that is in your mind, all have been already answered so that you can prepare for the examination with your free mind. So do not miss the opportunity. You can download these e-guidebooks free of cost from the link that is present in the description box below. Now let's look at the news and why is it important. Now it have become important to understand what this scheme is all about. See, recently these Jan Suraksha schemes. What is Jan? Jan means people, the citizen. Okay, Janta. Suraksha means security. Okay, so basically there are some social security schemes that are being run by the central government, and recently they have touched the milestone of 8 years. So recently they have completed 8 years. So usually the schemes that have completed some, they have touched some milestone that comes in examination. For example, last year Jan Dhan Yojana, it has covered 8 years. Okay, it has touched 8 year of milestone. That is why it was asked in your regulatory bodies examination. Similarly here, it's been in news that's of 9th May 2023, and which schemes that we are talking about. We are talking about Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. That's a separate scheme we will cover in the further lectures. Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, that we will cover today. Okay, so 8 years of SBY, 8 years of PMJJBY, all these are hashtag trends that are currently going on. And Atal Pension Yojana, ठीक है. Along with that, we will also do, when we'll do Atal Pension, so we will also understand about NPS scheme, ठीक है, National Pension Scheme system also we will look at. But what the basic idea is, now these four schemes, at least these three schemes, because they were mentioned in news, they become very important. What we are going to do, and I remember one of you had asked me to make a particular session on social security scheme for the better comparison. What we are going to do, we are one by one, first we'll understand in a particular lecture, we'll understand only one scheme. Okay, then at the end, whichever the last scheme that I will cover, in that I'll just make a proper table, and I will do the proper comparison, so that individually also you will get, and at the last you will also have a revision which will separate each scheme with each other, that what are the similarities and what are the differences. ठीक है, ये करके हमारा outlay होगा. So currently today we will understand about the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. ठीक है, so Pradhan Mantri is Prime Minister, right? Jeevan means life. Jyoti is basically flame. Okay, so Jyoti means flame, that's a different thing. Bima means insurance. ठीक है, तो what does it mean? Basically, see what happens. In India, people are not much aware of the benefits of an insurance, right? Anybody can go through any situation at any moment, right? So better to be prepared for the worst come scenarios. For example, if in a particular family only one is the bread earner, what if that person dies, right? What's then left for the family? At least there should be, till the family is able to stabilize again, there should be some money insurance for them, right? So that they can actually go through that situation. So that is why government what have done. So now more educated and people who have money, who can invest in insurance also, they have their insurance. But what the government focused on, government they actually for the common people, and especially taking care of the underprivileged people also, because bad things can happen to them also, right? So that is why government they came up with such security plans which are the premium of them is at very affordable rate. So the basic idea behind insurance scheme or the pension scheme we will study in the further sessions. The all in all, the concept is the government are providing these all such facilities, social security facility, at a very affordable rates, so that at the worst situations they have some assurance to them. ठीक है? So when we are specifically talking about this scheme, when we're talking about life and we are talking about insurance, so basically the coverage that you are going to get, the benefit you are going to get under this scheme is for your life. ठीक है? So basically whenever a person dies, now here we are talking about any sort of death, be it accidental, be it natural death also, that is also covered. The basic clarity you should have, we are talking about Jeevan Jyoti Bima. Jeevan means life, so means insurance against any life threatening situation, means anyhow you have died or a person have died, on that behalf the person will get money. How much, what is the premium, we'll just look at it, but let's start with the basic. The launcher of this scheme is 2015. This scheme was launched, okay, it falls under the Ministry of Finance, but it is offered by life insurance. Okay, initially when this scheme was launched, when it was launched by Ministry of Finance, okay, I'll add this particular snippet in the PPT also, which you'll get PDF. Okay, initially LIC came forward and they actually assured the government that okay, they will offer this particular scheme, this insurance scheme to the people. Okay, so LIC started it, but now the other private banks and public sector banks are also coming forward. We have SBI Life, HDFC Life, all such sort, but initially this was offered by the LIC. ठीक है, and these were these such institutes who are actually offering these this type of scheme, they are known as your मास्टर पॉलिसी होल्डर. ठीक है, इनको मास्टर पॉलिसी होल्डर बोलते हैं. तो एक्चुअली यू आर नॉट द मास्टर पॉलिसी होल्डर, these institutes are. ठीक है, I hope this is we have the clarity till now. The aim, what was the aim to launch this scheme? To enhance the level of insurance penetration in India, which is quite low currently, and the beneficiary could be anyone. Okay, it can be anyone, common people, even if you are rich you can be part of it, but usually rich people, they have their own insurance that are going on, they have not invested in it. But common people, and especially the premium is like such that even especially the poor and underprivileged section, they can also participate under this particular program. Okay, what is the eligibility criteria? First of all we'll look at it, and then we'll look at the premium, what you have to submit, and what is the risk coverage you will get, along with some other key features of the scheme. Okay, eligibility criteria is 18 years to 50 years. Okay, so you should be between this year's range if you want to be part of this particular scheme. Okay, and have a saving bank account. Okay, so of course, because this particular whatever money that will be deducted every year, that will be from bank only, and whatever money you will get back, that is from your bank only. Okay, so that is why you should have a saving bank account, that is mandatory. Along with that, the linkage of Aadhaar card with your saving bank account, that is also mandatory, because that will also give the idea of what is the age you are currently of, right? So that is why Aadhaar card is also mandatory to be get linked with the bank. ठीक है, की फीचर्स की बात करते हैं. सबसे पहले प्रीमियम क्या है? सी प्रीमियम, दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रीमियम हैज बीन चेंज्ड effective from 1st June 2022. Very important to remember. Before that, the premium was rupees 330 per annum, means every year. So this particular insurance, it will renew, it has to get to be renewed every year. So per year, per member rupees 330 was initial, now it is rupees 436. Very important, and from your last year only this particular premium has been changed. Okay, so this can be asked, they can ask what is the increase, what was the earlier rate, what is the new rate, they can ask in any way. Regulatory ask examination, they ask anyway. Okay, so 1st June 2022 say with effective from 1st June 2022, the new premium rate is rupees 436. Okay, 436 per annum per member. And how much money you will get back? Risk coverage is rupees 2 lakh, any reason. What does it mean? Because when we'll look at the other insurance scheme, we will understand that natural deaths are not part of it, right? But in this case, just remember, Jeevan means life. So anyhow, anybody has lost his life, the family, the nominee is going to get 2 lakh rupees, any reason. ठीक है, मेरे को लगता है clarity होगी इस चीज़ की. Another, let's look at the other important thing. So that we have already understood, per annum means the policy has to be renewed every year. So once you have submitted 436, that is valid only for 1 year. For the next year, you would again have to renew. So are you going to get back the money? No. The money, it's like the safe, for the safe side, you have submitted the money. If any beneficiary who has submitted 436 but nothing happens to that person for 1 year, and next year he has to renew, it does not mean that the person will get back the initial amount that have been submitted. Okay, that is not going to happen. And the insured can renew the policy every year till the age of 55. Now you have to understand this thing. to 50 is the criteria. ठीक है, 18 you can easily remember because this is the legal age in India. ठीक है, now how to remember 50? You can remember it like such because after 50 there are more chances of natural death also in India. है ना, if you look at the natural death rate in India, it increases after 50 years. So that is why this age has been limited till 50, because after that, because the policy covers natural death also, right? If the person, if they are ensuring themselves at age of 60 65, of course there are more chances of them fall under the particular criteria, है ना. That is why the age has been limited to 50. But one more thing, you can take the benefit till 55. What does it mean? If you have already joined this particular scheme till 50 years of age, then this can be extended up to 55. You can renew the amount till 55, take the benefit of till 55. But for example, if you want to join at the age of 52 years, that cannot happen, right? Or at the age of 54 55, that cannot happen. But you have already entered, then you can extend it till to 55. I hope clarity is there. ठीक है, another things to remember, we are saying no that for a year it will be there and after a year it will be renewed. So what is that timeline? It is starting from 1st June of every year till 31st May of that particular of that particular cycle. ठीक है, 1st June से 31st May तक this particular coverage it is valid, and on every 1st June there will be renewal that will be done, है ना. And तभी तो 2022 से, that is why from 1st June 2022 only new premium was assigned, because that was a new cycle, the coverage period that had started, है ना. Apart from that, risk coverage is applicable only after 30 days. Earlier it was 45 days of enrollment. What does it mean? It means that if a person has just entered, for example, a person has entered this particular scheme today, and after 10 days the person died, okay, in such cases they are not going to get the risk cover. For risk cover, now it is this lean in, this is known as lean in period, okay. Now it is 30. Initially when this scheme was launched it was 45, but again from effective from 1st June 2022, now the this time period has been shortened from 45 to 30 days. ठीक है, now here's also one more catch that I want to add. Except for accidents, means if the person has met with an accident within 30 days of actually entering this particular scheme, then they are eligible to get the benefit. But it says except for accident, means only in such cases the person has died in an accident, the claim can be recovered. Apart from that, if it is a natural death, it is the person is not going to the nominees are not going to get any benefits. ठीक है, तो risk cover applicable only after 30 days of enrollment only. ठीक है, this is one thing. Earlier it was 45. Another, you can anytime, any beneficiary can anytime, they can walk out of the scheme, they can rejoin it in future. For example, this year I didn't feel like contributing to it, I can just inform the bank, they will not auto debit, because it happens auto debit, right? So they won't auto debit the amount, okay. And in future I feel like I want to be part of it, I'll just inform the bank or LIC from wherever I've done the this particular, I've become the part of this scheme, I can just directly tell them I want to rejoin. ठीक है, तो ये basic criteria. Now here one more snippet I want to add from the official guideline that was released after the changes were done. ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा समझाती हूँ, because you never know, RBI, NABARD, they can ask anything, okay, and they have asked in the past also. So one thing I want to clarity when I have to make here. See, we have understood that from 1st June 2022 there were changes in the premium, there were changes also in the lean-in period, that is now 30, right? But this is applicable for the people who have joined on or after the date of 1st June 2021. What does it mean? Let's understand. Individual who exit the scheme at any point may rejoin, ये तो हमको पता है, this we already know, है ना. The exclusion of insurance benefit during the lean-in period, which is what? Which is 30. So this exclusion that we are talking about, it is applicable for whom? Shall also apply to the subscribers, whoever will be the subscriber, the beneficiary under this, who exit the scheme during or after the first year and rejoin on or after 1st June 2021. So this lean-in period, which is of 30 days, which was earlier 45 days, it is applicable even to it is applicable to whom? To who have even rejoined or even part of it from 1st June 2021. So even though this particular change in the premium, it was with effect from 1st June 2022, but that of the lean-in period, it is from your 1st June 2021. ठीक है, this is a slight difference and I hope there is no issue in it, and that was all about this particular scheme. ठीक है, so we have done जीवन ज्योति बीमा योजना, जिसमें we are talking about जीवन, it means life, so death by any cause, by any reason, 2 lakh you will get. ठीक है, और the nominees will get 2 lakh rupees. ठीक है, बस ये clarity है. Next we are going to do प्रधानमंत्री सुरक्षा बीमा योजना. We will also compare it with जीवन ज्योति बीमा योजना. What is the difference, what is the similarities, we will look at it. ठीक है, इतना है. This is the homework for you all. This is first question and this is second question. I hope you all will answer it, and the toppers of this and the last session I'll at one go I'll share with you in the next session. ठीक है, so if you like the video, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of this and every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. And that is all in this video. If you want me to cover any scheme, do let me know. See if that particular scheme will be in this news, in these timeline since your RBI examination, I will definitely cover. But if it is not, I will keep it on lower priority. I will definitely cover, but first I want to cover such schemes which are in news, because they have more chances to be asked in the examination. I hope you understand, so please don't be offended if I don't cover your scheme. You can just mention, and I'll make us definitely make a session on that. So thank you. We'll meet again with another video on another scheme. Until then, all the very best for examination, and thank you.